I don't know how fake feel, nigga. Cause all my life I've been a real nigga.
What's good with y'all? It's Face the Real. Y'all know what it is, cause it may sound like it, but there's no malice in my intent. That's real. Wow, Xbox, Microsoft, Phil Spencer, and whoever else is behind the scenes working on the Xbox ecosystem. What is this? I may not be the most intelligent guy in the room, but it sounds like Xbox is giving up. I woke up the other day to rumors that Starfield, among other Xbox exclusives, are heading to PS5. Now, just to clear things up, I own a PS5 as well, so if Xbox games wind up going there, I truly do not care. I love my Xbox Series X, but I play mostly older games amped up at higher resolutions and frame rate on there. Out of the 3 consoles out now between PS5, Switch, and Xbox Series S and X, Microsoft has done the best with backwards compatibility. So there's still some use for my Xbox regardless. Anyway, Sony fans are rejoicing while Xbox fans feel a bit disappointed. What is the point of having an Xbox? They cry out. I feel like I'm in the minority to not be surprised. Microsoft has adopted PC and Xbox cross-platform access. This means that you have access to your saves through a server that you can play on your PC. This is also true for Game Pass, but from my understanding, certain games come sooner or later to the PC portion of Game Pass. However, the libraries are very similar. Also, the whole cloud gaming gimmick seems to have been embraced by Microsoft for years, since you can try out most of, if not all of their games on Game Pass through a cloud so you don't have to download them. The truth is, Phil Spencer gave up months ago when he made this statement about Starfield.
We're not in the business of out-consoling Sony or out-consoling Nintendo. There isn't really a great solution or win for us. And I know that will upset a ton of people, that when you're third place in the console marketplace and the top 2 players are as strong as they are and have, in certain cases, very discrete focus on doing deals and other things that will that kind of make being Xbox hard. But we are not in a position, and I see it out there, I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. There is no world where Starfield's an 11 out of 10 and people start selling their PS5. That's not going to happen. So what we have to do, and we have this unique vision because we see what creators want to do. Creators want to build games that can meet players on any screen. People play with their friends regardless of what other screen they're on. And the console is the core of the Xbox brand, there's no doubt. So like, we will stay focused on making sure that console experience is awesome. But I know some people want to hold us up of just being a better green version of what the blue guys do.
At that moment in time, I realized that this gen is over and Xbox will fall soon, and what do you know? Xbox is falling. The thing is, I don't want them to fall. I want Xbox to succeed for a couple reasons. The main reason is because of competition. Look, I love Nintendo consoles and games, but people are not making it their main console majority of the time. It was always either PC, Xbox, or PlayStation with a Nintendo console to complement their main consoles for exclusives or whatever gimmick Nintendo has going on. If PlayStation has no main console competition, if PlayStation has slim main console competition, what do you think Sony is going to do? Be more lazy. This is the worst era for Microsoft to throw in the towel, since Sony PlayStation has shown us more laziness and nickel and diamond than actual work ethic. If they are the only ones out there, then they will definitely not go as hard as they already are. And as I said earlier, they are very lazy nowadays. Hell, they are borderline anti-consumer. But all 3 giants are in their own way. Another reason I don't want Xbox to go away is because Xbox has my favorite controller out right now. The Switch Pro controller is a close second, and I do love the DualSense as well. However, the Series S controller just feels so great in my hands. I just want them to continue making the controllers at least, but since they are tied to the Xbox, and I fear they will cease production on them and there will be no follow-up Xbox controller. Truthfully, overall I like Xbox the least out of Nintendo and PlayStation since I grew up on those consoles. But the 360 was revolutionary. It was the first console to implement the online play we have today, the best with party chat alone. PS3 did not have party chat, so you had to send messages, which took forever, and Nintendo was pretty primitive on the Wii if I remember right. The Series X is a great console. I really love the design, the UI, the extra console features like Quick Resume, of course Game Pass, and of course the controller is near perfect to me. I also enjoy being able to play nearly every Xbox game that came out over the years all in one console. That's original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and current gen Series X games. This is something I wish PlayStation did, but sadly, competent backwards compatibility that's not behind a paywall is just too complicated for Sony. Bastards. If Xbox ceases to exist after this generation, I won't lose any sleep. However, remember, for every action there's a consequence, and Sony will surely show us that consequence. That's about all I have to say today on the matter. What do you guys think about Xbox leaving the console business? How do you feel about most of their exclusives being handed over to Sony and Nintendo? Do you even enjoy Xbox? If so, how long have you gamed on one? If not, why don't you care for it? Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but I ask you to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and share the video with your friends and peers. Much love, everybody. Face signing out.